Brodes Media.
I can't even comprehend that this is real life. That was the worst baseball game I've ever watched in my life. They broke me. I'm fractured. This whole we thrive when we get punched in the face thing, fuck you. Fuck you. Prove it to me. That's my response. Oh, wait. I'm not saying it's impossible to win a game with Zach Wheeler on the mound, but man, what do you do when you go to the bullpen? Who are you going to call on? Because these guys have been driven into the ground. What's left? What do they have left? Rob Thompson pulled Christopher Sanchez way too early. The second inning made me hate the rest of the game. It started in the second inning. Alec Boehm pulls Bryce Harper off the bag. Christopher Sanchez forgets how many outs there are. Dude, it's the NLCS. Let me say that one more time. It's the NLCS. We're forgetting outs? Okay. Dude. Forgetting outs? We're forgetting outs. Okay. JT Realmuto misses the ball behind the plate. It's the NLCS. Okay. That's how the second inning's going to go. What a joke. And before that, I have to deal with Trey Turner getting picked off trying to steal. And JT Realmuto getting robbed out in left field. I don't know if the ball was going over the wall or not. Maybe it hit off the top of the wall and it could have been a double. I don't know. But why does it feel like all the time, all I see is the most ridiculous defensive plays by the other team in the postseason? Whether it's McCormick, whether it's Kyle Schwarber, roper one down the first base line, and that gets stabbed, it's nonstop. It's every fucking game. It's every game. Every game. But Craig Kimbrell, you let your team down today? And I said on Twitter that everyone has a free pass tonight, and I stand by that. Today's the day all irrational takes are on the table. Who am I? Who am I to keep it in check? Who am I to say everybody breathe and relax? Don't. Once again, Zach Wheeler's a dog, and he's a different type of beast. But I'm sorry, no disrespect to Zach Wheeler and what he can do. It's because of everybody else that wears a Philadelphia Phillies uniform that, unfortunately for you, I have to take a step back and say, sorry, I need to see it first. Things change quickly. They do. So for as down bad as we feel right now, you win on Saturday night. You go home with a chance to close it on Monday night in Game 6. Yeah, I'm sure we'll feel confident. Until then, I don't. This was a disgrace. One of the worst baseball games ever that I've ever seen. And there have been some ugly ones. Well, there was one that was 1-0. There's been some bad ones. There's been some great Phillies teams, especially towards the back end of the Jimmy Rollins, Chase Utley, Ryan Howard era, that did not win a championship. And there have been some heartbreaking losses. I don't remember a feeling like this, though. Unprepared to start the game. In the NLCS, by the way, you burned Hoffman early. I'm not telling you that Christopher Sanchez had filthy stuff, because he didn't. And he wasn't thinking the game. And that can't happen, especially when you're a role guy who's getting put in a big position. And I actually give Rob a ton of credit. I thought he'd go to the veteran Taijuan Walker. And guess what? You might be seeing a Taijuan or a Lorenzen. It's pretty ridiculous that you got guys on your roster that you can't even use. And it's right to not go to Lorenzen and them because they blow. But what are they doing here? And now you're in a big-time predicament because Craig Kimbrell can't be put in big situations. Kerkering can't be put in big situations. And especially now that you're burning them. And I thought this offense left a lot of meat on the bones. That sixth inning. You got a kid on the mound for Arizona that was throwing a tantrum. He looked 6 years old, bothered by everything. He was way overmatched with the emotions. I am too right now, apparently, but I don't have to be in check, all right? I'm not on the mound throwing the baseball. You get all these walks. This is after Schwarber and Marsh tie it. Both lefty-lefty, by the way. Bang, 2-2. Sixth inning rolls around. Schwarber walks. Turner walks. Harper walks. Boom. The luckiest man on planet Earth, Alec Bohm. That shouldn't have scored crap. And then the terrible base running, whatever that slide was at second base, dumb, stupid, bad baseball. Alec Bohm has been pathetic. Pathetic. And now I think it's starting to bleed into the defense. Now he's taking his at-bats to the field. Hey, JT. He's swinging at things that are even worse. Wait for it. Than Nick swinging at things off the plate. Can you believe that? That's a real statement. And there's truth to it. I'm not making anything up. That's real. JT is swinging at pitches that are so off the plate, I can't even stand it. I can't stand it. I don't know how. Only getting 2 runs there was a disaster. Craig sucked. Kerkering sucked. But you didn't have any other options to go to. That's the problem. You don't have any other options to go to because you're just churning through guys. I got to say, man, and I'm a big fan of baseball, obviously. All right, I love it to death. Bullpen games suck. That viewing experience blew. Every 4 batters were going to them. Going back to commercial. Up, here's the managers. Walking back. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, this isn't a pitching change. This is just a mound visit where the pitching coach, here comes Caleb Cotham. Like, Jesus Christ. This is not fun. This game sucks. Did I mention this is the worst game I've ever watched in my life? I hate it. I would never in a million years live through that and have my biggest rivals in the world, my enemies. I would never put them through that.